Welcome, Capricorns, to Gaia's Graceful Garden Soap Company, LLC. My name is Sandra, and I'm going to be doing the Capricorn General Collective reading for February of 2023. I'd also like to welcome my subscribers. There are few still, just a few, but I'd like to welcome them back. And I'd like to welcome anyone new who's subscribing to the channel or watching for the first time. Please like, share, and subscribe, as that helps us build the channel. Those are ways that you can help out that cost nothing. I'm going to give this spiel for the last time on any readings on this channel because it really takes a long time and it causes the videos to be super long. So, as I said, my name is Sandra. I'm an intuitive card reader. I do not read by the book. I read by the channeled in messages, the messages that my spirit guides, my ancestors, and the Ascended Masters give to me. I'm also an automatic writer. I won't always use automatic writing at the beginning of the reads. It just makes it easier for me to pull the energy out, especially when they're collective reads. There's so many different energies out there. It helps me pull to get the story straight. There's so many things trying to come in at one time. This makes it easier for me to channel in specifically something. Anything you need from me will be in the description box below. The disclaimer on the channel and any content on the channel. Anything regarding personal readings. If you'd like a personal reading, that information will be in the box below as well. A full 30-minute read is $50 and a mini 15-minute read is $25. If you'd like to tip or donate to the channel, the Cashapp information and Venmo will be down there. I no longer take PayPal. There was a time with my business, like I take this, my soap company, to festivals, events, craft shows, neat things like that, and I was taking PayPal, and I'm not able to access that money when it gets in there, so not for a very long time. I don't know why they do that, but I do not use PayPal any longer because of it. Like I said, the automatic writing is a bunch of scribbles. Messages come to me, I write them down as they come to me. Sometimes there's letters, numbers, names, just whatever information whoever I'm reading for at the time needs. When I do the readings in person, in public, I do not use the automatic writing method because it takes too long, and generally I'm very busy at festivals and craft shows, so sitting there and trying to automatic write something beforehand doesn't seem feasible. However, it is a gift that I have, and it gives me a good way to practice using it so I do not lose it. In fact, some of the readings I did earlier on the channel, some strange, the energy was very heavy, very strange, very weird. Some names came out and stuff, and then there were news headlines where those names were very important, and the storyline that I gave was very significant. Okay, with all that being said, let's get on with your channeled reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If this doesn't resonate for you, maybe you'll check out one of the other signs that are in your chart, highly aspected. This is Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, wherever you have Capricorn highly aspected in your chart. So it may not resonate solely with Capricorn Suns. Definitely check out some of the other readings on the channel that you may have in your chart. If you do not like my style of reading, I may not be your reader. There are plenty of other beautiful readers here on YouTube, and they would appreciate you checking them out, I'm sure. You will not hear me put down another reader on this channel. You will not hear me saying that another reader is fake. I just will not do it. I will not do it. I have myself, watched other channels, and as soon as they start bad-mouthing other readers, I'm done. I don't even want to watch them anymore. I will unsubscribe. I will pull back my energy. Ta-da, and that. Okay, so let's get on to the channel message, Capricorns. There are a lot of Capricorns at this time, or at least one specifically in the universe, that are at crossroads. Trying to balance yourself and all the things going on in your life at this time. I feel like there are some that are going through some financial issues, while others are going through other things, more personal things, love life, all that, you know, family life. And then I got the flavors of life, seasoning your experiences to gain the most out of it, including money matters. So someone is standing at this crossroads, they're seasoning, you know, their life. They're trying to figure out what is going to get them the most experience, or what's going to give them the biggest gain. And this could be physically, mentally, spiritually. Standing at the crossroads trying to decide. And maybe livening the things up a little bit. Maybe you've been just kind of in a boring space and, you know, you're wanting to season things up a little bit. I feel like I said, money matters are very important right now to Capricorn. Some are really struggling with money and others are rolling in it. It just depends, you know, take it how it fits your story. And while the physical experience is a wonderful one, it is a great one. That's why we're here to, you know, for spirit here experiencing the physical. However, we have to balance the physical experiences, the non-physical experiences, the material. We're talking money, sex, music, anything tangible, anything you can put your hands on, anything you can see, touch, smell, taste. We have to gain balance with anything that's non-physical. The next message I got was secret passages and spaces. This could be in your physical reality, in your material reality, or this could be gateways in the spiritual realm, passages, spaces, or maybe this is your own personal space that you go to when you meditate. It could be different for any single person. Remembering that home is where your heart is, and knowing where home is and how to return there. I believe that's becoming a big thing for a lot of us right now. Understanding where our heart lies, what's important, and what's coming and going from the heart space. That could even have something to do with secret passages, spaces. Knowing where home is and how to get there. You know, for some of us, this is a physical place. For some of us, this is a physical person. For some of us, this is spiritual, deeply spiritual. For some, it's mental space. It just depends on how your story's going. The numbers that came through were 52, 41, 49, 6, and 22. Again, 52, 41, 49, 6, and 22. Now, let's get on and pull some cards. The first deck I'll be using is my Fairies Oracle deck. This was the first deck I ever got, and it was given to me as a gift. I have some little notes written at the tops and the bottoms. Sometimes, though, because I did that, I really have a hard time getting past what I've written on them for reading, and that's why I don't write on any of my other cards. These were the cards that I first started using, first started learning. And really, I've come to the conclusion that no one can teach someone else how to read cards. It's intuitive. Some people like to read from the book. I do not. I feel like if we all read from the books, the messages would be all the same. They would, I don't know. They just, a lot of the messages that I hear are the same. And I feel like intuitively, Spirit gives us the message that we need. And they coincide with the cards that fall out. The next deck I'll also be using is my newest deck, which was also a gift, the Moon Oracle deck, and then my Earth Magic deck, which is also a gift. So, let's see what we can pull on here. I do not read reversals. I read according to the energy that's coming out through the channel message and the energy of the overall reading. All right. Ooh. Oh, first card fell out. Death card. like I said, somebody's standing at a crossroads. So I feel like something ended. Standing at a crossroads, trying to decide where to go next. What's going to be the next thing? Someone could have even been tied down to something or someone else, and this has been, you've been released from that. But I totally feel like this has a lot to do with a rebirth, maybe. And like I said, standing at the crossroads. Choosing which way to go from here. For some of you. Maybe even rebirthing yourself into that home space. What else do we have, please, Spirit? Capricorn, February 2023. The Singer of Initiation. Someone here is very perceptive. Someone here has oracle powers, clairvoyant, clairsentient, clairaudient. Maybe you have a choice to make standing at those crossroads if you're going to go with the physical way of things, or if you're going to go with the spiritual way of things. Maybe someone here is also a reader. I just hope nobody is digging into people's personal space. You know, what do you call that? Spiritual spying. That's not allowed. Okay, what else do we have? There's a certain awareness that you have that maybe you have to yourself. I feel like the way you see things, the way that you perceive things is very unique. It may not be the same way other people. And for some of you, this could be that you need to do that. You need to get in touch with this, change your perspective, and tap into your gifts. What else do we have, please, Spirit? For Capricorn, February of 2023. These poor cards, they're getting so worn. They're not as bad as they could be, but this definitely was my first deck. That's too many. Let's try this again, please. Give it another good shuffle here. There we go. Nellis the Alchemist. So maybe you're using alchemy to transmute the things in your life. Like I said, you're looking for balance. Maybe you're using alchemy trying to make your money situation better. I feel like whatever it is you're doing, though, you're not going to be able to change back, you know. You could be transforming, like I said, or transmuting. Because there's this card before. All the clairs, clairvoyant, clairsentient, clairaudient. Maybe that you've already had an inner transformation, or maybe these things are causing that. But something has happened that cannot be changed, or you're creating something that has happened that cannot be changed. Alchemy is transmutation and transformation all on its own. This could be inner. It could also be outer. What else do we have, please, Spirit? What else do we have, please, Spirit? I just heard, once you know where home is, you never forget. Okay, we have the Pook. This is another transformation card, but this is shape-shifting. So someone, you or someone else, is trying to cloak themselves or keep themselves from being known in the ether by other people. This could also be resolutions to certain situations, which we have here. Alchemy. We also have Clairvoyant, Ascension. I feel like someone is using this to look in on someone else. Maybe someone's doing this to you or you're doing this to someone else. Using the unseen maps for the unseen coming through clairsentiently, this is too many, clairsentiently, clairaudiently, clairvoyantly, using psychic abilities to peek in on someone else. What else do we have? Balance. I just said that. The untossing of the undressing of a salad. So this is seeking balance, like I said, between the material realm and the spiritual realm. Trying to achieve what some people deem as impossible. Maybe even experiencing things that people think are impossible. Definitely doing the impossible. Look at this. He's balancing the two balls there. Trying to get a grip. Trying to balance spiritual things with material things. Work life, home life, spiritual life, mental state. Also just heard. Trying to balance emotions as well. We'll be using the Moon Oracle deck now. This is my newest deck. So sometimes I struggle getting the cards to fall out of this one because it is so new. We're still bonding our energies, this deck and me. Haven't used it a whole lot until these last readings for February. Achievement. I feel like you've recognized your gifts. Probably using them, achieving great things with them, or you're trying to achieve great things with them. Using the gifts you were given to achieve something. Using the gifts you were given, or the gifts that you have discovered within yourself to achieve something. Like I said, I feel like somebody is using those gifts to look in on someone else. Someone may be using these gifts, psychic investigator, could be using these gifts to read cards, to give messages to the collective, even just to live everyday life. Again, somebody's standing at a crossroads, remembering home is where the heart is, and that knowing where home is and how to return there. So, ooh, there's another one. Freya. Definitely remembering where home is. Freya is the warrior goddess that took the fallen soldiers, fallen warriors to be healed and put back together. So maybe somebody's doing this in the ethers. Maybe they are helping spiritually broken people. There may even be someone breaking people spiritually, and that should be stopped. But I feel like you may be helping repair. A lot of you are helping repair warriors, people from your soul tribe who have been injured, for lack of a better word. But Freya is the goddess who, in Norse mythology, she brought the fallen warriors to be repaired, to be put back together. What else do we have for the spirit for Capricorn? Let's try to call out an investment. So this may be something that you've been working on a long time. This may be something that you've known about since you were a child. I feel like you put a lot of time and effort into it at one time. You may not be so much now, which may also be why you're standing at a crossroads. Maybe this is something you did in the past. It was an investment. But I feel like somebody's either sinking a whole lot of time into it now, or someone has in the past and isn't so much at this time. What else do we have, please? Let me ask Pendulum something here. Clear the energy, please. Is this someone, stop. Is this someone peeking in on a Capricorn psychically? No. Is there a Capricorn out there watching someone else psychically? Yes. Okay. So apparently this is someone, I don't know, because of this card, you may be trying to protect someone psychically. Maybe someone's done this to you and you need Freya to help you. Put you back together. Definitely an investment was made, though. This is a lot of time, a lot of effort. For some, it could even be financial investment. But I feel like because of the reading, this is definitely a spiritual thing. I feel like somebody is still putting a lot of time and effort into it. And I feel like there's some who have already done this in the past and are no longer investing in the same things anymore. I feel like maybe some have walked away because they did not get the results that they wanted. And some are diving even deeper into it. Choice. Like I said, you're at a crossroads. Definitely trying to figure out which way to go. So this may be somebody wanting to know if they should continue to invest in this spiritual thing, or if they should just leave it behind. Balancing, whatever choice you're making. Like I said, in this, there needs to be a balancing of yourself with the physical, the non-physical. Also, balancing home life, work life, family life, pleasure. Balancing pleasure with non-pleasurable things, so forth and so on. So what else we get? Maybe you're choosing whether, like I said, whether or not to invest more time into this thing that this is about, or not. whether or not, oh, there may be a choice here for some, whether or not to return home. Take it how it resonates for you. There's a lot of Capricorns out there, and each reading will not resonate with every single Capricorn. And again, this is for different aspects too. You know, this may not even be for Capricorn suns per se for one, but could be for another. Just take it how it fits for you. What else do we have, please, Spirit? Excuse me. And last night I did the Scorpio reading, and my throat chakra, wow. I struggled getting it out. Something didn't want me to speak on such things, and I did it anyway. All right. What else do we have, please, Spirit? Capricorn. To pass. I said it. I said it. To pass. Choice to make between two paths. Whether to continue investing in this thing that you feel is not showing a lot of progress, or to keep investing in the achievements you've already made. Balancing spiritual, balancing physical. But now you're at a crossroads. There's two paths. The right, the left, the dark, the light, but you're standing at a crossroads. It's a decision that you have to make. And one part of this, or the other part of this, you have invested a whole lot into. It's time to make a choice between two paths. Choice, two paths. For some of you, this could be a choice between two jobs. It could be a choice between two loves. It could be a choice between two different meals in a restaurant. I don't know. But I'm highly feeling heavily. This has to do with the seasoning of the experiences to gain the most out of your life. Maybe this has to do with money matters, material matters, and spiritual matters, or non-spiritual matters. Like I said, physical, non-physical. Take it how it resonates for you. Can't make it up, though. I'm checking the numbers on these cards here because I guess I should be doing that more. Alright, what else do we have, please, Spirit? Capricorn. What else do we have to add to this reading? It really is just reiterating, and that's what most of my readings do. Sometimes I get a little more information. Mostly it just confirms the information that I received in my automatic writing channeling. Individuality. So maybe you're deciding between individuality or total oneness. But I feel like every individual is a part of the one. Maybe you're letting go of your individuality, or maybe you're sinking more into it. Again, these are choices, two paths. We can see what let's see what this other card comes out. Need one more of these, please, Spirit, Capricorn. One more, please. That's the pendulum. Clear the energy, please, Spirit. Does this have to do with leaving individuality behind? No. Does this have to do with sinking deeper into one's individuality? Yes. Okay. I still need one more card here of these. And then we'll get some advice from the Earth Magic deck. Maybe this is even a choice whether to use your gifts for the good of the all, or for darker reasons. What else do we have, please, Spirit? We need one more. Fulfillment. A choice on what's going to give you the ultimate fulfillment, which is what I said at the beginning of the reading. Seasoning your experiences to gain the most out of your life. This includes money matters. This includes spiritual matters. This includes everything. Choosing between two paths. Maybe integrating your own individuality into the one. Because we're all part of the collective one. And each person has their own gifts, aspects, their own identity within the bigger. I mean, if you think of your body, you have blood cells, you have lung cells, you have skin cells, you have all these things, and they have their individual purpose, but it's still part of the whole. And I feel like maybe someone has separated themselves from the whole and is now integrating back in, or maybe someone is going to do this. I don't know. There's two paths, and someone's got to, choices was there. Someone's got to make a choice to stand at a crossroads. Definitely heart space, mind space, purification. Okay, your advice here, purification, so there may be a need to purify. The card is rain, it's got a lot of water. So your emotions may need purified, or maybe you just need to do whatever it is to purify yourself. This could be a spiritual bath. I know some people bury themselves in dirt, mud, just maybe a spiritual shower. For some, this could even be baptism or, pardon me, however it resonates for you. But definitely, your first advice card is to purify. This could be detoxing your system, cleansing your aura. Take it how it resonates. Smudging, saging. Dragon's blood is really a good purifier. I make a body butter with dragon's blood that I use often. Oh, too many. That was half the pile. Yeah, this deck is a smaller deck. It's not as thick as some of my other ones. Right, we need one more here. Well, we need two, but what's the next advice you have for Capricorn, please, Spirit? Rebirth. Which you had that at the very beginning. Death, rebirth. So maybe there's Capricorns that need to have a death and rebirth. Put some old ideas, some old belief systems, some old ways to death so that they can rebirth a new way. Butterfly for transformation. The rabbit is fertility. Of course, we've got the Earth Lady here with her leaves in her hair. And maybe there needs to be a deeper connection with the earth. Definitely rebirth, though, because this card, the death card, was the very first card that came out. So someone's needing to have a rebirth. maybe even a new beginning. All right, passion. For some of you, this could be to connect with the things that you're passionate about. For others, this could be lustful passion, and maybe there needs to be a rebirth from that. Irregardless, passion is important. And there's time and place for everything. You know, we're supposed to try to stay away from lustful energy. I agree with that. But, you know, like I said, there's a time and a place for everything. I know some of us have a fire in our heart for certain gifts that we have. Maybe this is representative of that. You take it how it resonates for you. There's definitely a choice that needs to be made. You're at a crossroads. Definitely two paths you can choose from. Your advice is to purify, to rebirth, even detox your body. If you're a lustful, passionate person, quell that passion, channel it into art or cooking or, I don't know, other activities. Nobody's saying, you know, that you have to totally get rid of, you know, I have a hard time talking about the physical passions, but definitely I'm going to stay away from all that anyway. There's definitely what you're passionate about, a reconnection with that, maybe a reconnection with the earth or a deeper connection with the earth, to be grounded more. Maybe emotions need purified. Knowing home is where your heart is, knowing the road that gets you there and how to take it. I feel like this is there's a lot of green in here too. Heart space. The heart space is very important. So I hope this February goes really good for you. Time is fluid, so this can resonate at any time for you. I just do it so that I know what month, each month I'm doing for each sign. This was the reading I did for February. I'd like to know how things are turning out for everyone, so please leave a comment in the comment box and tell me what's up. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I wish you peace. I wish you love. I wish you light. And I'm going to be out of here. Peace.